welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and today we'll be trying out the new Surreal Skin foundation by Makeupbymario. If this is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. Alright y'all, so let's jump right into today's foundation review. This foundation retails for $42. It's available in 30 shades. It has a luminous natural finish with medium to buildable coverage. It is also very long wearing. The packaging looks like it does come with a foundation. I picked up the shade 21W. I was also looking at 22C. I was really focused on the picture of the model, like her skin complexion for the shade 22C. So I don't know, something just told me go over to the actual Makeupbymario website and look at the actual foundation shade swatched on the arms of the models, and I felt like 22C looked a little red, like the undertone would be too red on me. So at the last second I just went with 21W. Hopefully this is a pretty good shade match. I'm not sure, because overall I felt like there were a few shades that I could have possibly went with outside of those two that I just mentioned. Anyway, y'all, today for primer I will be using the Gucci Silk Serum Primer. So I apologize for that noise. I don't know what my neighbor is doing, but I don't know what the hell is that noise, but it's starting to annoy me. So if y'all could hear it, I'm quite sure it's gonna start getting on y'all nerves after a minute or two. But I do apologize, there's nothing I could do, it's out of my control. This is what the foundation looks like swatched on my hand. I think this might be a pretty good match. We'll see in a second though. I'm back with the foundation on. Y'all know I'm very honest, that I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do feel like all the claims that this foundation claims to be, such as like luminous, natural, surreal skin, where it's gonna look super skin-like, this does not look skin-like to me. Now, it doesn't look bad, but it's not. This is not what I would say a skin-like foundation is supposed to give. This looks like I have foundation on. And I didn't even go in with the lot. I usually use about a pump and a half of foundation, but to me this looks like I have foundation on. It's not giving flawless skin, your skin, but better. This is giving full coverage matte foundation. This is matte. When I first started applying it to my face, I didn't get like that luminosity or glow, like healthy skin. To me, this looks like a full coverage matte foundation on my face, which is not a bad thing, because that's typically the type of foundations that I like. Also, the shade 21W. To me, this is an okay shade match. It's not spot on. To me, I look a little orange. Applying this to my face, it did look orange to me. Also, in person, I look very poreless. I look photo filtered, but it looks like I have foundation on. I don't know if that's coming across on camera, but in person, I'm not getting skin. Like, there's so many foundations I can name off the top of my head that give skin. I'm not gonna do that in this video though, but this, I'm not getting skin from it, but it doesn't look bad. I'm not mad at it, but everything that is saying that it is, I will have to say that it is not. And I didn't use a matte primer. I used a very, well, this is not hydrating, but I used a fairly hydrating primer compared to ones that I typically like to use. To me, this just looks like thick foundation sitting on my face to me. That's what I'm getting from it. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. So, of course, I'm going to do my normal wear test, and then I'll be back to give y'all my final thoughts. We'll see how well did this hold up, and we'll go from there. Alright y'all, I'm back after having this foundation on for a little over 8 hours. As you see, some shine is definitely starting to come through in my T-zone area. I have extremely oily skin. That's the spot where I start getting shiny at. Outside of having a little shine in this area, I do feel like this foundation held up pretty nicely. I feel like this has held up nicely just because matte foundations tend to work best on my skin type. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this has been marketed as a luminous, your skin but better foundation. I don't get anything luminous from this. Usually when you first apply a foundation, let me not say usually, when you first apply a foundation and you let it sit for a second, you can really see the true finish of what it's supposed to be before you put concealer, powder, and bronzer and everything on. When I let this sit for a while, I didn't get anything glowy, no luminosity. I just got matte finish from it. When I went to Makeupbymario's website again earlier, it said that this is like luminous finish. Then when I went to Sephora, it says natural finish. So I don't know. My personal opinion, and I try out a lot of foundations. I know a matte foundation when I have one on my skin, and this is matte, and can't nobody tell me anything otherwise. Now, there's nothing wrong with matte because I like having a matte foundation. I just feel like everything that I thought that this was supposed to be, it is not at all. I was expecting your skin but better, flawless, surreal skin. This didn't give me surreal skin. This gave me a nice matte foundation. The coverage on this is great. This has really good coverage. I think I mentioned that earlier. Also, this does feel very lightweight and breathable on the skin, and it doesn't transfer. To me, this just looks heavy on the skin. It looks heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy. Hopefully I'm making sense. Earlier when I left out, I really wasn't loving the way that it looked. I didn't like it. Just looked like I had a lot of foundation on it, and I didn't. Also, the shade 21W, I don't feel like this was a great shade match. I mean, it's doable, but it's a little too orange. Now I feel like I should have went with the shade 22C. I don't know if I will pick up my correct shade. And the reason why I say I don't know is just because I'm not blown away by this, to be quite honest. I feel like this is a decent foundation. I don't feel like it's terrible. I don't feel like it's one of the best. So right now I'm really in the middle with this moment. I think I would recommend it. I just feel like if you want to try this out, go ahead, pick it up, form your own opinion, see if you like it. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate this? I'm actually going to give this an 8. I feel like a solid 8 isn't bad. I mean, it's a decent foundation. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I'm kind of in the middle with it. I probably will keep y'all updated on it. Again, I'm not sure if I will eventually pick up my right shade or if this is just going straight back to Sephora. I don't know, but I'll keep y'all updated. Anyway, y'all, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, do you plan on picking this up? Yes or no? Let me know. And most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.